Greatest Unilag student? Yes. It's not louder. Greatest Unilag student? Yes. Great Akokite? Yes. Greatest Akokite? Yes. You see, tonight you will see something before you leave here. Many of you will start making money when you go home. Many of you start making money now. Many of you will start making money when you go home, and many of you will start making money as the semester continues. Who wants to do that? Can I see your hands? Okay, wait, great. There are questions I intentionally want to ask you here. How many of you is making money now? Right now, you are making money. You are making money. One, very few people. You're making money. That's we have very few people. How many of you want to make money? You want to make money? Whose hand am I not seeing up? How many of you want to make money? All hands are up. Right? Great. Now tonight I'm going to be showing you how to make money as a Unilag student. Now it is a crime to be broke. It is a crime to be what? Say it louder. It is a crime to be what? It's a crime to be broke. In 2022, it is a crime to be broke. It is a crime. It is a crime for you not to make money in 2022. And that is why this event was moved to Unilag to show you how you can make money online. I entered Unilag on the, was it 22nd? Was it 22nd of Unilag I came around? On the 22nd of Unilag, that was December last year, I came around. And then, I think, it was my first time. And then I said to somebody, there is money in Unilag. Somebody said there is money in Unilag. Say there is money in Unilag. There is money in Unilag. And because there is money in Unilag, I want to show you where the money is. How many of you know how many students are Unilag? Drop your phones. How many students are Unilag? Many of you don't know. And this is why you can never make that money. Because money is people. Somebody say money is people. Money is people. Okay. How many of you know how many students are admitted into Unilag yearly? About what? About 8,000. Am I right? Now, if you say 8,500, okay, let's go to 9,000. Good. Now, we have year 1. Am I right? Year 2. You good? We have what? Year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, and what? For some department, you what? Now calculate. Follow me, calculate. Now, 9,000 yearly. 9,000 times 5 is what? That's what? That's what? Why won't your school be rich? Your school is rich, but you are broke. It's a big crime for your school to be rich and you are broke. Because how much is your school fees? Let's calculate. I've come here to calculate. I've come here to show you that you can make money in Unilag. How much is your school fees? Okay. Follow me. Freshers are about what? About 70,000. So after you leave freshers, you're now a student. Is now what? Is now 25, right? Good. Now let's say they only collect money from freshers. About what? 70,000. Are we calculating hostel fee here? No. We are not calculating hostel fee here. Shift the hostel fee first. Now 70,000 times 9,000. Punch your calculator and tell me what you see there. Punch your calculator now. Pick your phone and punch your calculator. 70,000 times 9,000. Punch your calculator. 70,000 times 9,000. How many are you seeing there? Your what? 600 what? Is that not more than $500 million? Yes. Your school is rich, but you are broke. It is a crime to be broke in Unilag. And this is why, one of the reasons why this event is hosted, to show you where the money is hidden in Unilag. I've come to show you where the money is hidden in. How many of you have a mobile phone? I carry my mobile phone for this purpose. How many of you have a mobile phone? In fact, you cannot even be sitting down here if you don't have a mobile phone, because you will not even get a means of communication. Am I right? Am I right? That means everybody has a mobile phone. Now I'll go further to say that if you have a mobile phone, you should be in jail for not making money, because it's a big crime. It's one of the biggest crime. And now I'm not here to talk about Yahoo. Now anybody who is doing Yahoo is a poor man. Let me repeat that. Anybody doing Yahoo is a poor man. Okay, recently I heard girls now started doing Yahoo. Any girl doing Yahoo is a poor girl. Yes. Any girl doing Yahoo is a poor girl. Now why is that? The truth is, the opportunities today, the opportunities are numerous, the opportunities are wide, the opportunities are increasing daily. And I said earlier, it will be a crime for you not to be a part of this movement. 2020, where were you? 2020, where were you? How many months did you stay at home? How many months did you stay at home? 7 months of ASU strike, and plus COVID, or 9 months of ASU strike plus COVID, that's taking over what? A year. Now, this is it. This is it. When that happened, didn't you eat? Didn't you recharge your phone? Didn't you spend money? But those money you spent, where did it come from? My parents. Now, I love that. That's true. Many people are depending on their parents. Many people. Many people. Now, God forbid, without parents, what would you do? Without parents, what would you do? Many people will be dead. Many people will be beggars. Many people don't know what to do. Let me ask a question. Without your parents, without your parents, what would you do? Yeah, I'm asking you. I'll find ways myself. You will find what? Okay. Without your parents, what would you do? You'll be very helpless. Yeah. Without your parents, what would you do? You survive. How? You have skills. Wonderful. I'm glad to hear. Without your parents, what would you do? You survive. How? Your business. You have a business. Amazing. Amazing. Without your parents, let me tell you something. Many of you will still find ways, but don't allow that to happen. Like you heard, some will survive. The truth is, some will be helpless truly. But don't allow that happen before you take a decision. Many people wait for the worst to happen. They wait for the bad to happen. They wait till they are helpless. They are calling uncles. They are calling aunties. They are calling family members. Parents, they are no parents again. They are calling this, calling friends, but nobody is speaking. What do you do in those instants? And this is why you have to open your ears. I don't want you to just open your ears. I don't just want you to be hearers tonight. I want you to be what? I want you to be what? Louder, please. I want you to be what? I want you to be doers. Because you cannot expect to get results where you did not take action. Don't expect to get results where you did not take action. Many of you have gotten accustomed to using words like "e go better." My dear, if you don't do anything, you no go better. If you don't do anything, reality sets in, you no go better. Many people, they have gotten used to saying that one day it go better. The truth is, it will never be better. You have got to do something to make it better. Somebody say, tonight I will do something. Somebody say, tonight I will do something. Somebody say, in Unilag. I want to hear it louder. In Unilag, I will do something. In Unilag, I will do something. You need to do something. If you don't do something, nothing will happen to your finance. If you don't do something, you will be broke. If you don't do something, you will beg. If you don't do something, those things you don't want to do, you will do them. Yes, it will shock you. It will shock you. If you don't do something, those things you don't want to do, you find yourself doing them. Many people, they don't think about the realities of life. And sometimes when I share with people how old I am, they don't believe it. But I realized earlier that I had to do something in my life. I'm going to tell you my story very briefly. At 13, I attended a popular known school, secondary school, called Convener Secondary School, Oshodi. How many of you have heard of that name? It's an army school, right? Convener Secondary School, Oshodi. I finished primary school. My mom was a secretary in that school, earning 15,000 naira. My father was working at the moment while I was in primary school. But after we finished primary school, after I finished primary school, something happened. My father lost his job and had entered command already. And the amount you pay now as school fees is what we are paying then as school fees. Am I right? He's one of my classmates. He attended command. So, yeah. He can testify. Go and do your research. The amount you are paying now as a student, you paid 50. Now this is not yearly. It is term. Now you are doing first semester and only second semester. Am I right? Then there was what? First term, second term, third term. Now you can imagine you are going to secondary school and you are paying that. And my dad said something. He said, Victory. Okay, he called me by my Calabar name. He called me Nyobong. He spoke to my mommy. You are a child. I can't do anything. He was speaking with my mommy and say you have to withdraw this children, this child from school. And my mom said no. How is someone who is collecting 15,000 naira cope to pay school fees of over 100k? And not just only that, my brother was following me. So I was in JSS. When I was in JS2, my brother was in JS1. When I was in JS2, my brother was in JS1, and that woman decided that she's going to pay that fee. She's going to struggle her way, just like many of you say with you will survive. And she sent us to school that way. JS1, JS2. In fact, I was known for the most stingiest boy in school. I'm telling you reality. I was known for the most stingiest boy in school, and now there is a reason why I was stingy. I knew where I was coming from. I was broke. I could not come back home and see my mom. My mom gives us 200 to school. Like, that's your feeding and your transport. And I live in Surulere and I have to go to Oshodi. It's too far, right? But that's how I survived. 200. But then I come back December. Many people wear Christmas clothes. I cannot. I cannot go and meet my mom. Mommy, please buy me Christmas clothes. It is too hard to ask her. And then I started thinking about my life. We scaled through JSS1. I started saving. Imagine I took 200 to school. There was a time I started trekking to school. True life story. I'm not out. When I tell you my age, you know that this is very close to you. I said I was trekking to school. I was reaching out to people. Please lap me. How many of you have done it? Please lap me. I was doing it. I was entering stuff they call free bus, risking my life. There's something called free bus. A free car will pass, stop and see that because we are plenty students, they will carry us. VIP, oh, once they see the badge, they see the command unit. Oh, command, okay, I'm going through that lane. I was risking my life at that expense. But what was I doing? I was trying to save them. Save. I scaled through that JSS1, JSS2, JSS3. We got into senior secondary school SS1. It was in SS1 I was introduced to Yahoo. But my faith at that time, I looked at it and said, oh boy, this thing is not for you. It's not for you. I knew where I was coming from, being in a church, attend deeper life, and then when you hear message to the extent you can't. And then I just couldn't. Now let me shock you. We sit in school like this. My classmates here, boys. Guess what? All of them, Yahoo. I look front, Yahoo. I turn back, Yahoo. How do you want me to survive? And the truth is, that's how it's happening in many of you places today. Many of you are surrounded. The people you are most surrounded with are those who are doing illegal things, and that's why you are not thinking, and that's why there is no open-mindedness that you can make money online. You tell somebody today you can make it without Yahoo, they are not going to believe it. Let me tell you, most times I don't blame them, because first of all I blame the environment they are staying. What environment are you staying in? If you continue listening to guys that tells you for you to make it today, you have to do it through illegal means. No matter what I teach you, it will not enter your head. No matter the classes you sign up for, it will not enter your head unless you change your environment. And today your environment is not only limited to being offline. It's not only limited to where you stay. It is what groups you find yourself. On Facebook, what groups are you? On Instagram, what reels are you watching? What reels are you watching? Whose status are you viewing? Do you know that this young man, I tried doing WhatsApp TV with my phone. You heard of WhatsApp TV? You know why I started doing WhatsApp TV? I was among many people that did WhatsApp TVs. And that is why you are a shape. You are born out of your environment. The environment you stay. The environment you live in. Check today. Who is my friend? And when you check who your friends is, you are an average. Somebody said you are an average of your 5 friends. I can bet it. If your 5 friends are broke, you are the 6th broke person. Yeah. If your 5 friends are broke, you are the 6th broke person. If you stay around 5 millionaires, you be the what? You be the 6th millionaire. Who are your friends? Who are your friends? Who do you listen to? Who do you listen to? Who do you take advices from? Somebody said if you take an advice from a poor man, you will never be rich. What does a poor man want to advise you, my brother?
How to buy biscuits.
How to buy biscuits. Somebody say you cannot want to build $1 billion business and you go and speak to an Okada man. Guess what he's going to advise you? My guy, buy Okada. Put them for road. They drive them as they drive them. Show me an Okada rider, one Okada rider, who has made a billion naira. $1 billion naira today is that's what, $2 million. Am I right? A dollar is over 500 million naira, right? So you can see how the currency today is shattering. Now, show me an Okada rider who would work today. In fact, while I was coming down to this place, I saw, that was at Ikeja precisely, Allen. I saw when they were taking Okadas. I don't know if they banned them on the highway. They were taking Okadas. That was police. Or what do they call them? Is it Kai? What's their name? Tax force, perfectly. Tax force. And so when tax force was taking Okada away, now which brings me to the point. the skills you are learning today. You know, many people, I've not gotten to that part of my story, but we'll get there. Like I said, in SS1 I was introduced to Yahoo, SS2 the same thing, SS3 the same thing. Even in my school, I was young then, somebody plussed. Do you know what they call Yahoo Plus? It's rampant today, right? Then, my classmates were plussing. You know what it means to plus? It means to go to a Baba and say, Baba, I'm ready to destroy my life. I just want to make money. That is the main thing. That is it. And this was what my classmates were doing. I could hear of some who cut their fingers, some who release their manhood for money. There is a legit way today. Somebody said there is a legit way. Somebody said there is a legit way. There is a legit way today to make money. The way you have been taught to make money, or the environment you are being shown how to make money, is not the way. It's not the way. There is a legit way to make money. And that is why I am here. To show and open your eyes. That you too, as I make money. See, I don't just make money today. I help hundreds and thousands of persons make money. You want to check? Just go to any platform. Go to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We have got testimonials. When I say we have got testimonials, I'm not 32 years old. I'm not 29. I'm not 27. My dear, today by God's grace, I'm just 19 years. Believe it or don't believe it. I already told you not believe it. Today, I'm just 19 years old. And this is why I'm here to show you the reality that if I can make money, you can make money. I helped a 15-year-old recently who has not yet written JAM. He has not yet written his wife. He's in SS2. When this guy reached out to me and told me, he said, sir, I've been on the online space for a while now. How many of you are on the online space? Because the fact that you use your phone every day to view status, you are what? You are what? You are on the online space. The fact you log into Facebook, you are on the online space. Many of the decisions you make are on the online space. You want to know if an event is true? Where would you go and check? Oh, if you want to know an event is true, where would you go and check? Wait. Okay, if you want to know an information is true, where would you go and check first? Google. Mention that name. Mention that name louder. Google. You'll be shy to ask your brother. You'll be shy to ask your classmate. You go to your friend. They say police is your friend. It's a lie. Who is your friend? Google is your friend. Police is not your friend. Who is your friend? Google is your friend, because you can run at any point, at any time, and as far as you have data, Google will not disappoint you. Google is your friend. Google is your friend. In SS2, SS3, and we did what they call matriculation, whatever it is. Yes, valedictory service. Thank you very much. Valedictory service. And we are waving ourselves goodbye. One day we will meet again. My friend came to me and reminded me, Victory, you cannot make money without doing Yahoo. And I vowed there. I told him, I said, guy, I will make money without doing Yahoo. That was a vow without, I don't know how to. But I just assured him, guy, I will make money without doing anything illegal. Because if the moment you can step up to a Baba and say, Baba, come and do this scam for me, I want to scam people, you have started doing ritual. It's a mini name for ritual. Isn't that it? Many people now sacrifice their parents for money. You heard of the recent stories, how just small boys, they were pressured to the extent of making money that they used a girl of their age. That's environment. And this is why you have to change your environment even on campus. What environment are you in? Who do you listen to? What do you hear? What platforms are you on? Whose status are you viewing? Many of you need to mute people's status today.
Yeah.
Yes. So that your brain will be clear. The thing you are listening to every day, you log into this one. You want to bam bam with the big boys. And you said you want to bam bam. But the only way it's showing you is Yahoo. You want to bam bam with the big boys. And the only way it's showing you is how to hack people's email. Go to that, they say Oyinbo, Abi. You go there, you hack his email, and you steal from him. Just to bam bam with the big boys. The problem is that it is because of your environment. Your environment influences the decision you are making today. Many of you, what influencing the decision you are making today is simply your environment. Your environment is influencing the decisions you are making. The reason why you think Yahoo is what will make it for you is simply your environment. The reason why you think it's only prostitution that a girl can do to make money today is simply her environment. Who is she listening to? When they tell me a girl is a prostitute, it's very simple. I ask questions. Who is that lady listening to? Because you can't be listening to entrepreneurs and not want to be an entrepreneur. Remember, you are a mirror. You are a shadow of 5 of your friends. Today, who are 5 of your friends? Today, who are 5 of your friends? 5, no, not 10, 5. Who are 5 of your friends? What 5 influencers do you listen to? Many of you today, you think it's music that's for you. The reason why you think it's music that's for you, you have Nicki Minaj. You have, call their names for me. You have Davido. You have Rihanna. You have Cardi B. One more name. Beyonce. Now, if you continue listening to those people every day of your life, what would happen? You want to be like them. It's simply life. See, if you are raised in a family where medical doctors are, don't be surprised when you are coming to Unilag to register for form medicine. Why? It is just a shape of where you were grown. What 5 influencers are you listening to today? You need to change them. Start changing them. Start changing them. Change the influencers you listen to. Change those who have an influence on your life. The reason why you are where you are right now is because there are people who have a strong influence on your life, and they are having the bad influence on your life. If you listen to people who have great influence on your life, you'll be as successful as you should and God wants you to be. By God's grace today, I've not just made money. I've made millions and multi-millions online. And by God's grace, I'm young. And I'm not just, let me tell you, the money does not excite me. The fact that I make money does not only excite me. When I wake up in the morning and I get testimonials from my phone, I wake up to read testimonials every day. If you go to Twitter, you see testimonials. I wake up to read, people say they view my status and they got this result. It gives me joy. When I ask them, tell me your story, how did you start? Someone tell me, sir, I've been online for long. Like I said, you're online. Somebody say I'm online.
I'm online.
You're all online. But many people today, they are online listening to the wrong people. Who are 5 of the influencers you listen to? What do they do? How do they make their money? Because that will shape life. Copy them, and you will live the life they live. Who are 5 of the what? The 5 of the influencers you listen to. The first thing is what? Your friends, am I right? Your friends, influencers. Now, I finished secondary school, back to my story, and I told my friend, I said, young man, I would make money online and I will show you that I did this without Yahoo. We left secondary school. And I got my second phone then because I got my first phone when I was in SS1. And I bought that phone 13,500. And that I did without Yahoo. But then I did the skills many of you go to venture into today. Many people say there is skills. Am I right or wrong? There are skills. But the problem is you are learning skills that have no relevance in the next 10 to 20 years. That's why you continue to be broke. And that's why I gave an Okada rider. The Okada rider knows how to drive speed. But no matter how speed he can drive, the guy cannot make more than, with one Okada, you cannot make more than 50,000 in a day. Where does he want to go to? Even if he makes that money, okay, let's not put a cap of 50k. Let's put a cap of 100. But now when the guy makes that money, you are taxed for him. Your boys on the road. Hey, Eduro. They'll collect money from him. Now how does that guy survive? And how long? Now listen to me. How long can you stay on the bike? So the day you are out of energy, what would make money for you? Yeah, the day you are out of energy, what will make money for you? Many of you today, you go to learn skills. When I hear skills, the term is moi moi. Ha! This is 2022. Wake up. Somebody say wake up. Beat your neighbor and say wake up. Ah! Beat her and say wake up. Wake up. This is 2022. You are learning moi moi in 2022. Ah! Hi, you are gone. Yeah. You are gone. You will be broke. You will beg. You will hardly survive. Many of you, what skills to learn? They say it's phone repairs. Let me tell you something. I learned phone repairs in 4 months. I'm coming to that story. I did phone repairs in 4 months. Skills, Abby. And after I finished secondary school, I tried jam. My story. I tried jam me. As usual, right? But some of us went like that. Mommy, jam me. Then I started asking myself, okay, Victory, this one jam has jammed me. The worst thing that happened, my father told me you are a failure. To my face, you are a failure. We spent that whole money for you, and you failed. Ah! I was depressed. I was thinking, how will I do it? And this was, I think, 3 years ago. Yes, 3 years ago. So it's not, I told you I'm not 32 years old. So don't think it's one, they brought one motivational speaker to come and motivate you. No, this is just few years ago. That told me you're a failure. And then I remembered I made one comment that day. And I said, these people that are going to write JAM today, and they passed and they entered university, I would employ a part of them. And that was my goal. I never knew how to. So making research, so asking questions. The first skill I learned was phone repairs. Now, let me share my phone repair story with you. It is a skill, fine. Moi is a skill. Cake is learning how to bake pop-off. Chinchi. Those are skills. But they are not soft skills. They are not skills that will go over the next 10 years. People can easily replace you. Today you need soft skills. Somebody said I need soft skills. But then I was doing hard skills, hard labor. My mom signed me already. They don't want to see my face. How would you be seeing a failure's face? That was the picture. They don't want to see my face. Guy, they go school. If you don't go school, go and learn work. That was the story. So I decided to go and learn a trade. It was phone repair. My mom carried me to the guy that day and told me, say, this young man will come and learn from you today. Held me like this, and they agreed time. Say, you will come 8 o'clock and you leave in the evening. We signed 7, but the day I started work, after the first 2 weeks, my oga started closing me by 9 to 10. How much was he giving me? 0 naira. I was a boy. Boy. You know what they call boy? That was what I was. 0 naira. I could hardly survive. In fact, I was the right person to do Yahoo. I had an excuse to do Yahoo. But I saw friends used to do it, but they were doing it. But then, see, nothing should convince you to make money illegally. Nothing. If you come today, nothing will convince me to make money illegally, and nothing should convince you to make money illegally. And then my boss would give me 0 naira, but there was one thing that was happening. After 4 months of working with my boss, I made him make his first 1 million as a phone repairer. You don't hear that before? Phone repairer, they make 1 million in 4 months. And I only signed with 4 months for him. That is, I started September, calculate with me, September, October, November, December. That's how many months? 4 months. We are approaching December. My dad tell me, say, Victory, you have not learned anything. You are continuing to February. You are adding extra 2 months. I tell my God, sorry, I'm not doing. So this guy did not teach me phone repairs. Guess what he was using me to do? He was using me to call customer. So indirectly, he pushed me to the sales part. He's an expert. He's an expert that when you reach out to him, many of you buy your phone new, right? If you buy your phone new, you know that the screen and the touchpad is gummed together. This guy is an expert that he can separate it without breaking your screen, even if your touchpad breaks. That's how the expertise he had. Like, so good at it. Young boy also, but was elderly than I was. He was 21 as at the moment. I was, I think, 17. 17, yes, I was 17. And this guy, when customers came, the way he made sales, he will crash his price to the lowest because they were not. Have you gone to Computer Village before? Do you know how many? Do you know how many phone repairs are there? Crazy numbers. That's exactly how I was. How many of you have gone to Lawansin? Lawansin. If you have gone to Lawansin, you understand what I mean. There are phone repairs at one part. That was where I learned. Phone repairs, yeah. Phone repairs, yeah. And you would have to struggle to make sales. But something was happening. People will come. My oga would reduce his price to make sales. Many of you, I want you to relate your stories with mine. Many of you, today, the way you are making sales, you reduce your price to make a sale. Chioma don't sell. Amarachi don't sell. Me, I never sell. Okay, my product now 5,000 naira. If you go buy on 2,000 naira, I'll sell them for you. That's how many of you are making sales. And that's exactly how my boss was making sales. He was broke. He was broke. He was broke. But then, will I say I had an inborn marketing skills? No. I learned it almost in that place. Or this person that when customers came, in fact, let me tell you how I charge. I charge to the extent that when an officer came, that's this, you know, LNNC. Yeah. LNNC, yes. An LNNC man came, brought his phone. This is something my oga would charge 2,000. I told him, oga, to do this one phone is 6,000 naira. He brought 2 phones. I collected 12,000 naira from his front. My oga went inside to go and repair a phone. And you know, it was outside. I had to go inside like this. My oga was coming. Go inside like this. I said, oga, wait. I don't charge this man 12,000 naira now. Because my oga was set to charge that man only 4,000 naira for that phone. Yeah. Only 4,000 naira for that phone. And guess what happened? My guy was surprised, look at me like this. And I knew that was one of the reasons that I say, guy, you know they come out. But I decided to go. I was tired. This guy, guess what? How much did he give me in that 12,000 naira? 0. To give me money for food now, voila. And my mom felt, maybe you didn't learn handwork. Find you a shop for yourself. That's the thinking of my mom. But it was not like that. It got to the extent I was like, is this guy not reasonable? Can this guy think? And many of you can relate with me. Many of you learn skills and they use you to do omoshe. That's the second name. Am I right? Yoruba call it what? Omoise. Use you here. Use you there. You came to learn tailoring. Oh. Before you know, you are washing the bum of the child. Ha! It's crazy. Many of you, that's the environment you came from. And then I said no more. Because this guy, he did the same thing with me. Yes. But then what you do? You send me to a sister shop. Go and check if my sister have come. If she brought food for me, go and bring it back. Now I'll bring the food. You will not give me one inside. Not even one spoon. Eat everything, and then I was broke. And then December I decided to leave. 1 year down the line, the next year by God's grace, because I wrote JAM twice. Remember I told you JAM what? JAM me. So 1 more year I was at home. I started looking for things. I signed up into one industry like that. Couldn't make sales. I was bothered. But something happened. After 1 year, I still thank God today. Because I wrote an exam. How many of you know NDA? Nigeria Defense Academy. I wrote that exam twice. And I failed twice. I wrote JAM twice. My story, sometimes when I look at myself and I go, oh, this guy is just helped by God. I wrote JAM. And guess what? The same score I got last year was the same score I got, like no extra one, no -1. Year 1, when I was the first year, I chose medicine. Can you enter medicine with 190? 190. The second year, I changed to biological science. Okay, I now change to mathematics. That is what I can do in school. By God's grace. Okay, let me tell you the first part. The Federal University. This is a Federal University, am I right? The Federal University where I put, okay, NDA. Let me say, okay, you know pass. Because I wrote the exam and did not pass. I had to do change of what? Change of course. When I did change of course, I chose that's Crew Tech. It was Crew Tech before, now University of Cross River. So I'm still a student too. I'm currently a 200 level student of mathematics. So I'm a student like you. If I can make money, you can make money. Somebody say I can make money. I can make money. That was what happened. Then I had to move. I moved. Before even the move, here's exactly what happened. I told my mom, I said, see, if school does not give me admission, I'm not going there. I'm not writing JAM again. But I don't know how that woman did it. She prayed. Prayer works, so. Somebody say prayer works. Prayer works, so. But after you are praying, make sure you are working also. Prayer works. That woman prayed for me. Kute called me and gave me admission because she knew anything I set my mind to do, I go do one. Oga, I know they work with you after that 4 months. He thought it was play. Oga, after 4 months, carry my bag. My dad came to tell me, Victory, in your mind, do you mean you have learned all the skills? I said, sir, daddy, I'm not doing it again. I don't want to learn phone repair again. It is not for me. Those are hard skills. 2020 during the COVID, and that's exactly what brought me to the story of COVID. I was in Calabar. But I was very broke. ASU strike hit us February, am I right? ASU strike hit us February, am I right? February 2020. It was ASU strike before COVID, am I right? ASU strike before COVID. When ASU strike hit us, everybody started returning back home. Dear. But do you know how much I took to Calabar? From Lagos to Calabar? I took 15,000 naira, almost 15,000 naira from Lagos to Calabar. My mom calculated it. In your boy, if you come back home now, the school fee go resume tomorrow. So you are not coming back home. Just wait in the school. Dear, wait small. So that if they call back, I called my dad was broke. My mom was managing, I could understand. Everybody had gone home, and then I was seated only in Calabar. And I told somebody, how can I make money? Somebody tell me to go and learn carpentry. Carpentry. Me, I come a knock nail. Beep, 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 beep. Carpentry. Yeah. They won't tell me to boy again. And then I said, okay, no. I said, sorry. If it works for other people, it's not going to work for me. And then I started searching. And that was in April precisely. I learned a skill that will change your life. I learned a skill that will, I'm telling you, it changed my life, because I'm sure it changed my life, and it has changed thousands of lives. It's going to also change your life. It's going to also change your life. I was praying to God. I was saying, God, answer me. I need to learn a skill to survive. Somebody say you need to learn a skill. Now, when you say skill, what kind of skill? Many of you hear skills, and you think it's only skills. My dear, it is not only skills. You need a particular type of skill. And then there is to follow. Remember, Chidera talked about who you listen to, Abi? Am I right? Talked about who you take. What YouTube videos do you watch? I already talked about that. Influence. Who is having an influence on you? Then I watch people like Dan Locke, Grant Cardone. I was watching them. I was learning from them. And here's exactly what happened. I saw a skill that I could learn. The skill, now how much they charge their skill? Dan Locke teaches copywriting and closing. For me to learn it from him, then I had to spend $10,000. Calculate $10,000 to Naira. Just know I'm very broke to even start to calculate the price. That's about 5 million Naira today. I was like, is this hard? But I started I was praying to God. Then one day I found a WhatsApp link, clicked on the link, it took me to a group, and then it was a copywriting class, lo and behold. Friends, Unilag students, great Akokite. After learning copywriting, the next week, I made with my team, because we were 3, I, a boy, and 2 girls. I made 42,000 Naira online. My first income online. 42,000 Naira, is it, and 42,038 Naira online. That was my first income online. I'd made money offline, oh, am I right? I'm still coming back to a particular story. But somebody celebrates my mentor. That's my mentor. So look at him. Please take the key. That's my mentor. That's my mentor. I'm coming to his path. And I'm coming to how he guided me. This is why what Chidera said, you need to have a mentor. Have a mentor. This man saw me when I was 17 and he told me, Victory, I see a billionaire in you. I was wearing almost like slippers to the office. I went to the place he was, and he was saying, I see you becoming a billionaire. Like, I was like, is this man seeing well? So, is he seeing well? And as he told me then, I want to tell you today, I see you becoming great billionaires. This is not motivation. This is what is achievable if you walk through a system. And like I told you, I learned copywriting. And after copywriting, I made over 42K, my first income online in 1 week. In 1 week. So after our copywriting class, they told us to go and practice what we learned. Many of you learn, but you don't practice. This is why you can never make money online. I can remember how many we were in that group. We were over 257. The group was filled. They had to remove some so that the class would start. Because the groups... Have you filled a group before? If you have filled a group, the group will not open if it's filled. Am I right? Yeah. Until you remove at least 1 or 2 persons. That was what happened. The man had to beg us, please, who is ready to go out? I'll add you to the next batch. And me, I want to go out. But when I went out, I thought he was going to have another room where he teaches us. Or he wanted to open the group. The man said he's going to add us to teach us next week. I said, okay, no, sorry, sir. it was a mistake. I misheard. Add me back. I want to learn. And I learned, and that next week I made over 42K with my team. We were 3. We were selling other people's products then. I was selling his product because I reached out to him and said, sir, this product you are selling, I want to sell it for you. So we made 42K then, but it was not our product. Some of you don't need product today to make money. Can you create a product? If you can't, no problem. Today you can sell other people's products and make money. Many of you trying to create product today, you are doing it wrongly. If you sell other people's product, auntie, you will make money. If you sell other people's product, you will make money. You don't have to bother about should I try to create a product? Go and sell other people's product. If it will take you time to create your product, I know you have a great idea, but that idea will take you time. My friend, do something simple. Go and sell people's product. What did I say? Go and do what? Go and sell people's product. Look at what the market is asking for, and go and sell it. In Unilag, let's come to the Unilag now. What are people asking for? What are people asking for? Wait, I'm coming there. What are people asking for? Today people want to make money online. If you can position yourself as the go-to person that they can go to when they want to make money online, they will come and meet you and they will give you what? Money. They will give you money. Can you sell people's products that shows people how to make money online, but you are the go-to person before they meet that person? In fact, they don't meet that person without you. This is how you make money online. There are many ways. There are hundreds and thousands of ways to make money today, but the easiest way is doing what? The easiest way is doing what? Selling other people's products. You don't have to, you are starting. Take a pace. Take time. You don't have to be that entrepreneur. Wait. Start by selling what? Other people's. Look at the trend. What is trending? What does people want? People eat daily. Am I right? How can you position yourself that you become the go-to person if they want to eat? And do you know what? You know the beautiful thing is you don't even have to set up a physical location. With your phone today, you can make money. With your phone today, you can do what? With your phone today, you can do what? You can make money. Somebody say, I can make money with my phone.
I can make money.
Remember, I asked you today, how many of you are not making money? And nobody raised up their hand. That's why I told you it's a crime. How many students do we have in Unilag? With the mathematics we did, 45,000. Now, if you check your phone, go online and check. Online will tell you have over 55,000. But yes, the average, let's say, is 45,000. Now, we don't need all your 55,000 or 45,000 people to give you money. Just collect money from at least 1,000 people, even if it's 1,000 naira. Let's do a calculation here. 1,000 naira. Calculate. Carry your phone. 1,000 naira. 1,000 naira. We are not even doing 10%. Oh. 10% of 56,000 is what? Okay, if you go to the next number we calculated to get 10% of 45,000 is what? That 45,000 student to 4,500. We are coming to the barest minimum 1,000. If you sell 1,000 naira product to 1,000 people, how much is that? 1 million. Is it hard to make a million? Huh? Idea is not hard. You are a millionaire. If you saw it, there's one boy who recently went viral. He made his first million last year. He's one of my fans. I met him because there was a program that was held. We met together, and I told this young man, go and position for profit. We met together. So I want to take pictures with you. And when we spoke together, although I told him some things about closing, and I told him, there were 3 things I told him then. Learn skills that would help you leverage. See, if you are always there to handle objections, or you must be there to make money, you are broke. Oh, you are broke. But wait, let's go back to what I was saying. 1,000 naira times 1,000 people is what? 1 million naira. What if you sell a 2,000 naira product to same 1,000 people? How much is that? Let's go further. 3,000 naira to 1,000 people is what? 4,000 naira to 1,000 people is what? 5,000 naira to 1,000 people is what? If you can do this monthly, let's calculate. There are how many days how many months in a year? 12 months. Now let's say you sell a 5,000 naira product. 5,000 naira times 1,000 is what? 5 million, right? 5 million times 12 months. Do you see how, as a student, you are not doing Yahoo, but you are making money by sitting down in your hostel and doing the right thing? Just by sitting down in the hostel. And guess what? Today, it doesn't have to be a physical product. It can be a digital product. A practical session. I did a class called Positioning for Profit in 2022. That class is currently selling for 3,000 naira today. That's my lowest ticket offer. It's currently selling for 3,000 naira today. Over 150 persons have bought that offer. But when I started it, I sold it for 1,000 naira to the first 100 persons. The second 50, I sold it for 2,000 naira to them. The next 100, I'm going to sell it for 3,000 naira to them. When we get to the next 100, I increase it to 4,000. And when we get to the last 100, I increase it to 500. My plan is to fill that class with 1,000 people. Now, let's do a calculation. I'm going to show you my easiest income. I'm going to show you how possible is that. I was in camp when I put out that offer. I uploaded the offer. In camp. What do they go to camp to do? To listen to the word of God. But while in camp, while listening to the word of God, as God was blessing me spiritually, God was blessing me financially. With what? I never left the camp with my phone. And in 4 days, that class was filled with 100 students. They have not seen me. So many, like this young man, is just seeing me for the first time today. And he has bought a 10K offer for me. This young man. He even bought the positioning for profit. But is this not the first time we are meeting? Yes. Without seeing you today, people can buy from you. If you talk about Abiba, when did we meet? Huh? Last year.
December.
How many products have you bought from me today?
Like 5.
Before seeing me?
Like 4.
Like 4. The first one I introduced to her was a 20K product. And today, Abiba has bought things for me without seeing me. Chidera, please come. Are you not seeing me for the first time today?
Yes, first time.
Yes. But have you bought a product for me?
Yes, I have.
Did you do that before seeing me?
Yes, I did.
Like, did you see me physically before?
No, I bought the product before seeing you.
Before seeing me. This is a young man who has bought for me. When you bought for me, before you bought for me, did you see me?
No. This is the first time.
Wait again, I'm looking for their faces. There's one in architecture. She's currently my PA. She's a PA online. She makes money. She's a graphic designer. She makes money. That young man you see there today. How much did you crush? Look, take the camera to him, please. Last year, how much did you make?
In total?
Yes, in total.
I did 3,700.
3,700 what? Dollars. Calculate $3,700. Do your calculation. So I'm telling you that this is not only Victory Markson can make money. $3,700. Yes.
That's like
2.1 million. Did you make last year? Over what?
1 million.
Shout now. Are you shy of it?
1 million.
She's the Ninja sales queen. When you go to Instagram and you check for Ninja sales queen. Yeah. She made over 1 million naira after meeting me. And it's very simple after taking action. That's why I started with saying earlier that you can't make money without what?
Taking action.
Don't expect to make money where you did not take action. Don't. And just like you could see, today they are over. Akonde is someone who has bought for me too. That's his one there. Today they are over. Hundreds and thousands of persons who are making money with their mobile phone. And if they can, you too what? Say I can. Say it louder. I can. Say I can. I will. I must. Legally. Thank you. No yahoo. Now there are 3 skills that will help you make money online. What did I say? 3 skills will make you make money online. 3 skills will help you make money in Unilag. 3 skills will help you make money in that your business. 3 skills. The first is copywriting. Somebody say copywriting. Somebody say copywriting. Now when people hear copywriting, they think it's to copy people writing. Oh God, no. No, that's not copywriting. I'm going to spell the copywriting for you. COPYWRITING. Copywriting. That is an high income skill today. There are many skills, but these 3 skills will help you make money online. Copywriting. And what is copywriting, you might ask? Copywriting is using the written words to sell. How many of you have bought something online before? Raise your hand. Please take it to their faces. Let me. So if you are not making money online, it's a crime. How many of you have bought something online? Good. What made you buy online? Did you see the person?
No.
Huh? No. Let me tell you what convinced you there. What converted you there was words. Somebody say words.
Words.
Somebody say words.
Words.
Just written words. So rather than somebody is saying it to you, the person just wrote words that you read and you were convinced and you took action. That's the simple definition of what? Copywriting. Using the written words to convince people to take action. Let's do a very practical session. You had 2 options. You are watching your best show online with your phone, because now many of you don't even watch your GoTV again. You cannot watch it from your phone. If you are watching your best show, you are watching a football match. Man U and Chelsea is playing. I go watch them. You're watching a football match, or you're watching your best shows, and your data finishes, or you are viewing somebody's status, or you are watching a Nigerian movie, or whatever it is, or a Korean movie, and your data got finished. And you have 2 options. The first option is to run down to 2-3 streets to buy recharge card so that you recharge your phone. That's the first option. And the second option is to directly recharge to your phone from where you were seated on. Your data got finished. Swipe to your bank like this. Type your code. Bang, 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 bang. And by which would you choose? Which would you choose? Somebody said even if you are Usain Bolt, if Usain Bolt goes and comes back, I've recharged my line. And this is why, what did that tell you? Today, people are they are no longer, if your business is not online, you're a problem to yourself. If you're what?
Business is not online.
You're a problem to yourself. You're a problem to why you are not making money. Somebody say, take your business online. Somebody say, take your business online. If your business is not online, the reason why you are broke right now as a Unilag student is because your business is not online. You are online, but your business is not online. Somebody say, take your business online.
Take your business online.
You need to take your business online. The next thing is traffic generation. Somebody say traffic generation. Somebody say traffic generation. What is traffic generation? It is simple. Traffic generation is called people generation. If there is nobody to see what you are selling, then there will be nobody to buy what you are selling. The reason you are broke today is you have products, but you don't have people to see what you are selling. You know who's viewing your status? You are selling on your status, but you have only your family members, uncle, auntie, mom, dad, brother, and those people are not ready to buy. They have do you what? See finish. Okay, we don't see this guy there. See finish is worrying them, and they are not ready to spend. See finish. Now, the ability to drive people to see what you are selling will make you money online. Somebody say, I need to learn traffic generation. I need to learn traffic generation. Because you have to be people to see what you are selling. Last month, I recently hit on Twitter. If you go to my Twitter, you go to Twitter right now, you can verify. Almost 2,000, right? I got to 1,700 on Twitter. This month, we are taking it over to 2,000 and more. People to see what you are selling. Copywriting, traffic generation, and the last one is what? I'll tell you now. The last one is closing. Somebody say closing. Somebody say closing. Now today nobody likes to be sold to. Guy, come and buy. How do you feel? But that's the mistake. You enter class, stringy. Hey, come and buy. When there are over 10 people selling stringy, come and buy. Come and buy. What's the difference? What differentiates you? And today this is why you need to learn closing. What is closing? Very simple. Closing is the act. It is simply helping other people to buy without making them feel you sold anything to them. But they are buying. Closing is what? Helping people to buy without making them feel you did what? You sold anything to them. I'll do a practical example right now. There was one day I got a Zenith email. I have an account with Zenith, and I got an email from Zenith. Those people are very funny people. Let me tell you what the email reads. Let me look for it. Let me look for it. So if you are not viewing my status here, you are wrong. Somebody say you are wrong. You need to view my status to learn how to sell effortlessly. Can you get it for me? It's on the group. You screenshotted it? Great. Okay, I'm coming. Yes, I want to show you a practical example. What's the email? Yeah, for the yeah. Thank you very much. Where is it? If you can find it, please send it to me. I want to show you a very practical example. Where is it? Okay. Now imagine Zenith sent to me and tell me secure the future. Was it secure the future of your children? Okay, let me find it. Secure the future of your children. Now, let me show you what closing means practically. Practically, let me show you what closing is. If you can find it, look, send it to me. Now, Zenith told me secure the future of your children. Okay, I never born Zenith. Why not they send me this email? But let me show you how Zenith makes money. Then school was resuming. It was January 10th. That was when primary schools resumed. Am I right? So when they were saying secure the future of your children, they were definitely talking about primary school, secondary school, and university. Am I right? Now, Zenith said you can pay for your children's school fees, but in case you don't have money, you can pay for your children's school fees by getting a loan to pay for their school fees. But please, when you get the loan, won't you pay back? You see how those people sold to you? So you don't collect loan from Zenith.
I will going to pay extra.
You know what?
I'll pay extra.
You what? You pay extra. That's closing. They now said another one under. In case you get money, okay, now you can now use our Ziva bank account. They put in about 4 links. www.ziva.ng. Now when you click those links and you pay with your mobile phone, haven't they made money? So they are selling to you without. So in case now you don't have the money to pay school fees and you use loan, you are paying money. In case you have the money to pay that school fees and you pay with that link, are you not paying money? Okay, now I'm not a father yet, but Zenny kept something down for me, and this is where copywriting plays. Zenny told me you can now dial star what? Star 9. I don't know Zenith's code. Yes. No, this is how I did. Dial star 906 hash without data. Now, if I don't use data to do these things, when you type code and you want to do transaction, how much do they charge you? How much do they charge you? Haven't you paid money? You paid. And this is why closing is selling to people without making them feel you sold anything to them. There are 3 skills that will help you make money in Unilag. What are they? Mention them loud. Copywriting, traffic generation, closing. Now the truth is, with these skills, you can go into any business and succeed. You can decide to sell cheese balls or chin chin online, and it will sell. There are people who buy notebook online. I don't mean notebook that they ship to their house. Notebook online. Have you heard it before? People buy notebook online. There are people who are rich on. There are many business models you can go into. You can go into affiliate marketing, network marketing. These skills, you do what? They will help you make money. There are many businesses today. There are what? There are many businesses today. Dangote. But Dangote does what today? Sells what? Cement. Sells Indomie. So if you don't use cement, you definitely eat Indomie. And you do what? You pay him. But if Dangote did not drive you to see what he's selling, would you buy it? Dangote will show you something like you eating Indomie. You see Indomie with chicken. But when you cook the Indomie, do you see chicken here? What is he selling to you? He's simply using what Akonde talked about. Using graphics to compel you to buy. 3 skills will help you make money online. Copywriting, traffic generation, closing. I'm going to wrap it up here. How many of you want to learn these skills? How many of you want to learn these skills? Okay, today you have heard that people paid to learn these skills. I told you about Abiba, told you about Tolua, told you about Jesse Thomason. And today they are making money. How much would you willingly sacrifice to learn how to? Let me tell you, as a student, you spend more than what every day? You spend more than what?
More than 1K.
More than 1K. Now, if you can get 1K from 1,000 students, that's how much?
1 million.
1 million. In a day, I can make 1 million. There are people who make 1 million in a day. I've seen people who make 10 millions in a day. Yeah. You can make 500K in a day. You have done it. You have taught people how to do it. And we want to teach you how to do it. Everybody, the average Nigerian, even a poor man, spends over 1,000 naira daily. A poor man does what? So if you want to depend on salary, let's say you're collecting a salary of 30,000 naira. Think about it. If you spend 1,000 naira every day, 1,000 times 30 is how much? So imagine your salary is 30,000 and you're spending 30,000. That means you're going to work to eat. That's what many people do. They go to work to do what? But why not you allow us show you how with your mobile phone you can make money online? How many wants to learn it? And that's why you get an offer in the group. You get an offer in the group that will show you how to make money online. It's a very ridiculous offer that will show you. How many is ready? Say I'm ready.
Ready.
Now when you learn this, now you can go into any what? You can go into what? Any business and you make money. And let me show you one beautiful thing about this. When you sign up for that, when you sign up another person, there's something called affiliate marketing. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah,
What's affiliate marketing? Selling other people's products and doing what? Getting commission. What's your name? Yeah? Barakat. So if Barakat sells one of the products we offer to her, and let's say the product is 5,000 naira, and she earns commission of 2,000 naira. If Barakat sells to 10 people, how much have she made? 20,000 naira. To 10 people, 20,000. What if she sells to 100 people?
200.
Huh?
200,000.
Your mommy give you 200,000 today. Or with those people you have viewed their status, will they give you 200,000 today? But I've told you that tonight you can sell other people's products and do what? You earn a commission. Have you learned something today? Do you now know what to do to make money? Can you comfortably, after listening to me in Unilag, you go and make money? I want to hear it louder.
Yes.
I want to hear it louder.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I want to come back next time. That's our host, Abiba. She's going to organize more. Can I give her a round of applause? She's going to organize more of these programs for you. Bring in. And now it's very simple because I'm moving from schools to schools. Next on the 19th I'll be at Unical. I'm not a student of Unical, but I'll be at Unical to share with this. In March I'll be at Futo. Yes, we have to bring people out of the chain of poverty. And my target today, I'm currently 19 years old. In April I'll be 20 by God's grace. April 17. So I'm telling you in advance, so you make my cake for me and you send me my gift. But that will be after you have made money, because I'm very certain if you do what I say you should do now, it won't take you a long time. As far as you are dedicated to taking action, you will make money, even no matter how little. If you can get 2,000 naira hitting your bank account daily for 30 days, that's how much? That's it. Is it not better than being broke? Huh? It's better. It's better than being broke. Make over 60,000 naira. And today we don't earn over. I earn over $1,000 monthly. You know what it does? With my mobile phone. It's only when I'm in Lagos I go around, because I go to my mentor's place to go and learn from him. I like sitting down close to him. He's my teacher, my mentor. Then somebody that told me when I was making 0 naira, I see you becoming a billionaire. And that anytime I'm in Lagos, I'm always in the office learning from him. I've learned a lot from him. Not just money, I've learned finance, family, learned a lot from him. He has a beautiful business he's into. He's one of the biggest network marketers today. He's one of the biggest network marketers we have today. One of the biggest. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Well done.
Wow. In the course of our life,
It will move my mind.
don't worry. Let it
You will know you.
No matter how rich I will always be on the street. Those who discover me, if they are not on the street, they might never discover me. And when I look back, I've influenced more than 500,000 people across Africa. And that is why when I seated, I look back, I think, I have deep thoughts. You mean, no matter what you do, you have to be on that street. Meet people, let them say no. Whoever wants to say no, you know, even Dangote, if Dangote stands in front of you, you can't say no to him. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Dangote does not really, it does not care whether you are going to say no.
But it's only good for people to have inner sight. That we have inner sight to see that quality in you. And that's what I saw. That inner. I'm telling you, when I begin to talk to him, he has so much things that he wants to get accomplished. But if you don't have someone who will guide you, no matter how skillful you are, you can lose it. The richest place in the world is a graveyard. Majority of inspirations, talents, skill die with them because they don't know somebody who will cut them down when that ego of that thing they possess begin to push them. Because there is the agility of great people. That's what you see moving around. I saw it that day. I told him, you have so much you offer.
Your skill is not about you enrich yourself. It's about what you give to others. That's our journey. In this journey, when you take responsibility of somebody, what you discover that changed your life, you're ready to teach it to other people. I'm telling you, you will live a life of fulfilling. Money will chase you. Money is never your issues. Money is not problem. They say that for anything that you do in life, you need over 10,000 hours of serious commitment and sacrifice. So, the same thing attributed to what you do in life. You have one opportunity here as a student. Go check. The world is producing younger millionaires now, right? The world is producing younger millionaires now. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Legit millionaire. Not just legit. People that if you stop them right now, they will bring out their phone. They will show you the history of their success right there. And they will defend their businesses right there. In 30 seconds, 1 minute, you are sold. Their story to explain to you, you are sold. The same opportunity you have here. That's what they are saying. To open your eyes. Let me tell you something. We understand that you have your dream. I have my own dream too. As a student, I study history and international relations. LASU. That's what I study. I'm not one of the best students in the class. And then I don't care. In my own, I don't want to be best student. I want to be someone who somebody will look at me tomorrow and say, if not because of you, I won't have been. My certificate is right there. I never use it for work under anybody in the history of my life after I graduated. I take responsibility about my life, and that's what I want you to see. You open your eyes. When you make money here, that dream you have, if a medical doctor, money you make from this opportunity will make you have your own hospital. If a lawyer, when you make money, you have your own chamber, and that your own chamber will not be a graveyard where some junks of people will just park themselves. They will not be impactful. It will not be about money oriented. It's about giving back to people who really need this. Those help. We want to change our environment, this economy, this complaint, no money today, no money tomorrow. Japan of today is one of the strongest countries in the world. You know, more than any other body. That phone you are holding, there's a devices in that phone. If it's being activated, all of us will explode here. Controlled by Japan. Japan became stronger because there are 35 serious, solid entrepreneurs who come together to say, what are we going to do? You see, this circle is a movement of mind, and I respect this more than if two persons can get back to 8 billion population today. Imagine what bats in every single head here today can get back to. If we put our mind together, money will never. You will make money, having fun. You will enjoy yourself. It's about lifestyle. Sometimes people will look at me. This cap alone, you will get to know this story about this. While we are moving, we are discovering the same thing that I want you to see. Where you are going to, when you become a person of impact to others, has no limitations. Japan, do you know what they do? All the 35 represent different field of endeavors. They now say that, you know, we know this, we know you perfect this. Go and train 100 of your kind. Go and train what? 100 of your kind. That is how they started. Each 100 of kind, train each 100 of kind. And Japanese begin to what? Develop a real entrepreneur. People, you imagine all of us less key how to make money, and you have your own chambers that you are floating it. You have your own you have a maybe you want to have a store, or you want to have a farm. Whatever you dream of, you have it. Now imagine in the next few years to come, we have well over 30 million Nigerian youth who will not answering to anybody for them to do anything they want to do financially anywhere in the world.
what we are about to take, because people don't mentor me. I want to give you a secret. People don't mentor me. They told me when they are brushing me up in the field, they told me this is going to be a pathway for you. And he wants me to be disciplined, that even for the fact that he's a billionaire, he's not going to spoon food me and be giving me money every time. It's not. He wants to train me for me to be committed to this cause and ready to pay sacrifice to the extent that even if I've not eat, I'm ready to make myself available for that opportunity any day, anytime. And I imbibe that. I accept that challenge. But let me tell you something. I've mentored someone who in this business making nothing less than 88 million naira every month in this Nigeria.
Yeah. I bet couple.
Monthly, not yearly. 88 million. Because it's a pathway. 88 millions every month. This person, I'm the one mentor, he make money than I now. That's why I told you it's a pathway.
Yeah.
People will show you a pathway. How far you can crawl that path. How far, whether you want to walk it or you want to run through it. He has no limitations. You will be showing a way to follow. It does not stop what you are doing. I missed that opportunity when I was in university. You have grace. See, I get in now. To start now. Don't look back. Majority of people, when I was in university, I finished my education myself. My parents they don't know my primary school, they don't know my secondary school, they don't know my university. So what is your own story? If you say, because mommy, I'm telling you, you are a blessing to that family, you can change the course of that family.
Yeah.
That school fees that you are looking, in the next few months, you will be the one paying without feeling anything. You will even send money to mommy at home. Mommy, this is my gift for you.
Yes.
There are two things, I will stop from here. There are two things that make people become successful in life. Go check it. All the richest people of the world, they can't do without it. You need a system. And you need people. A system will help you connect to people and you will make your own money. Thank you and God bless you.
A round of applause for my mentor. Actually, you can hear right. It was the one that I told you when you can imagine when you don't see anything yourself, but somebody is saying I see a billionaire in you. He has trained multi-millionaires today. He has millionaires in his business, and that's why I told you. I said you need skills. Oh, he's a father to millionaires, and you can be one person. That same person today. Now the goal I set for myself is I want to be a student and make money online. And I've come to tell you tonight that you can be a legacy in this school. Before you leave, this will be my charge to every one of you. Before you leave Unilag, leave an imprint, leave a footprint in Unilag. Let Unilag miss you. But while missing you, create a system that you will never be forgotten. Today, the SUG government don't have access to those systems. The SUG government that is gone, what do you use to remember them? Is it not greatest Nigerian student? And after greatest Nigerian student, where does it end? Great. But the great is down. But you can, without shouting greatest Nigerian student, use your voice online to make a great noise that will stand the test of time, that will leave an imprint for you, that will leave a system of money for you. Today, if my mentor sleeps and wake up, he has told me, if I decide to sleep for 30 days, I will make millions in 30 days. You can also do the same. Learn skills and go invest it in a business. Don't go and do business and not have skills. You do what? Learn skills and do what? Go and do business. When you learn skills, the business will skyrocket. Remember the 3 skills again, let's mention them. Copywriting, traffic generation, closing, and that's my time. God bless you, Unilag.